Pam Bondi fires Justice Department employee accused of throwing sandwich at federal agent.
You see these fascists right here?
Fascists?
You!
Take a look at this cell phone video from late Sunday night. 37-year-old Charles Dunn, shown in the pink shirt and shorts, allegedly yelling at federal officers on 14th Street in D.C.
Y'all laughing, but that's the truth though.
Moments later, video appearing to show him crossing the street, screaming just inches from a U.S. Customs and Border Protection officer's face.
Hey, Daddy, let's go get him, bro.
And then appearing to hit the officer in the chest with a foot-long Subway sandwich. Officers immediately chasing Dunn in the street and eventually catch and arrest him. These federal officers are assisting D.C. police after President Trump placed MPD under federal control.
A foot-long Subway sandwich, sweet onion teriyaki right on his badge. What did you think was gonna happen? You spiked the whole sub off this man's chest, and looking at how it bounced, the bread was definitely toasted. A man charged with a felony for hurling a sandwich at a federal law enforcement official in the nation's capital has been fired from his job at the Justice Department, Attorney General Pam Bondi said in a social media post Thursday. Now, we all saw the video. He was very disrespectful. He was very belligerent. They were patient with him. They let him say everything he had to say, let him get it all off his chest. They weren't really paying him any attention until it got physical. Now, look, you got yourself a felony. I don't think he's going to go to jail, because who goes to jail nowadays? But you lost your job. You didn't change anything. What did you think? You were going to make him quit mid-shift, go home and rethink things? Everything bad about this began and ended with you. A video of Charles Dunn berating a group of federal agents late Sunday went viral online. Dunn was arrested on an assault charge after he threw a sub-style sandwich at a customs. What? It's not a real sub? That's what you're trying to say, AP News? At a Customs and Border Protection agent, a court filing said. Dunn, 37, of Washington, was an international affairs specialist in the Justice Department's criminal division, according to a department official who spoke on the condition of anonymity to discuss a personnel matter. This is an example of the deep state we have been up against for 7 months as we work to refocus DOJ, Bondi wrote. You will not work in this administration while disrespecting our government and law enforcement. Peep game, because if Pam Bondi fired your ass and no one can vouch for you or step in to save you in any type of way, you two work for the same people. His job as an international affairs specialist means he works in extradition, border patrol, transnational organized crime and corruption, border patrol, and international human rights violations, border patrol. The paperwork that comes from his office is often given to border patrol to carry out as boots on the ground. So he knew exactly who they were, even though they didn't know who he was. They're not there to listen to go-go and eat chicken wings and mumbo sauce. They're there because they have to. It's not their real job. A multi-agency flood of uniformed federal law enforcement officers had fanned out across the city over the weekend after the White House had announced stepped-up measures to combat crime. That was before President Donald Trump's announcement Monday that he was taking over Washington's police department and activating 800 members of the National Guard, Section 740 of the District of Columbia Home Rule Act, and Congress had to sign off on it, so he didn't just tear off and do this all by himself. Around 11 p.m. on Sunday, Dunn approached a group of CBP agents, pointed a finger in an agent's face, and swore at him, calling him a fascist. I swear that's these people's favorite word is fascist and Nazi. If this CBP agent was a real fascist or a real Nazi, he would have put a bullet in Dunn's skull, got an award and a paid vacation for getting rid of someone who's not loyal to the government. That's what a Nazi and a fascist really is. An observer's video captured Dunn throwing a sandwich at the agent's chest. The affidavit says, he throws like a girl and he ran like a punk. Why are you here? I don't want you in my city. He probably didn't want to be in the city either, buddy.
And then he took a Subway sandwich about this big and took it and threw it at the officer. He thought it was funny. Well, he doesn't think it's funny today because we charged him with a felony, assault on a police officer, and we're going to back the police to the hilt.
I ain't even going to hold you. I'm surprised Attorney Pirro can keep that big ass head up on her shoulders to say they're going to back the police to the hilt. Well, Janine, about a week and some change ago, New Brunswick police officers tased, pepper sprayed a 68-year-old woman before shooting her to death. Do you back that also? Of course, I love to hear your thoughts on this. I love to hear your opinions on this. What do you think was on that sub?